Welcome back to Midwest Access. I'm Viv Williams. On this very cold midwinter day, I'm doing a little bit of dreaming about what's to come in the garden once winter melts into spring. Right now, the soil outside is so hard it feels like cement, but it's a great time to think about planning your garden, what you want to plant, how you want to do it, and the seeds that you want to plant in your garden. In a couple of weeks, I'm going to start some seeds in the basement to kind of get a jump on the growing season, to extend it a little bit. So hopefully I'll have a crop of some good veggies, maybe some flowers a little bit early. And now it's time for me to buy and collect some seeds. I have some tips to share with you that I really recommend you follow to give yourself a better chance of having success in the garden this year. I like to order seeds from my favorite catalogs. I buy some from local greenhouses too, and I swap seeds with friends. But before I get new ones, I always take inventory of the seeds I already have, because many seeds can still be good after a few years. For example, some tomato seeds can last up to 5 years, while parsley seeds really only last about 1 year. So to find out if your leftover seeds from years past will sprout this year, you can do a super easy test called a ragdoll test. So these are kale seeds. All you have to do is sprinkle some seeds on a wet paper towel, roll it up,
Pop it in a plastic bag.
and place it somewhere warm. After a few or more days, check to see how many sprouted. You can expect about 90% of the seeds in a new packet to germinate or sprout, but that number goes down as the seeds get older. So if most of your seeds in this test sprout, go ahead and use them. But if only a few sprout, I think it's probably best for you to get some new seeds so you can have better success in your garden. So here are my tips for choosing the right seeds to grow. Number one, know your zone. Most of Minnesota is in USDA Zone 3 and 4. We have a pretty short growing season and we can get early frosts. So when you buy your seeds, check the labels for the time to maturity. That's what it'll say. So a pumpkin that takes over 100 days to ripen might be okay if you started it inside, but in Minnesota, you'll want to find plants that mature faster if you start them outside. Number two, resist the temptation to grow plants that do better in warmer climates. Choose varieties that are bred for northern climates, this type of climate. They're often labeled cold hardy or short season, so check the labels for that. And number three, focus on diversity of plants. Instead of planting a ton of the same plants, mix it up. That way, if you're planting flowers, you'll have a variety of blooms that pop at different times, prolonging color throughout the season. And when it comes to veggies, planting a variety of them reduces your chances of everything getting wiped out by really bad weather or by some sort of disease. Plus, diversity in the garden attracts pollinators such as bees and butterflies. I like to mix flowers and vegetables in my garden. I think it's so pretty to do that, and the pollinators love it. And number four, check the labels. The labels are really important on those seed packs, so check them again for disease resistance. Minnesota summer weather can be rough on many plants, so it's really important to choose varieties that are resistant to common diseases such as powdery mildew and tomato blight. Disease resistance or disease tolerance won't totally prevent issues, but it can certainly help. As you plan your garden and buy your seeds, remember that gardening is a glorious experiment. No 2 years are ever alike, which adds to the joy and the magic of the whole thing. I also want to let you know that the Rochester Public Library has a seed library where you can check out or really take the seeds for free. It's first come, first serve, and you can take 10 seed packets per person. The seed library opens with an open house at the end of February. They also have great resources there to help you get off to a great growing season. Every season, I always tend to get more seeds than I will really ever use, so I like to swap them with friends. That really adds to the fun. Thanks so much for joining me in the Groovy Garden. If you want to send your questions, your comments, or pictures to share with me, send them to me at vwilliams@kttc.com. Midwest Access will be right back after this.
Meet our pup friends and learn about how you can adopt your own. Watch Pet of the Week every Wednesday at 4 on Midwest Access. Pet of the Week is brought to you by VCA Cascade Animal Medical Center and Inn.
I'm a coach. I'm competitive. It's really important to me that I have great coverage just for my job. I saw the commercial for Consumer Cellular. I thought at first, it's just for old people, but my cell phone bill kept going up, and then, of all things, I made the call. It was almost 50% less. I got 5% off with AARP, so then it went even lower.
Consumer Cellular gives you the same fast, reliable nationwide network for up to half the cost of big wireless.
Same tower, same coverage.
The same coverage that you're looking for, they offer.
And there's no long-term contracts.
You don't like us? 1 month. Cut us loose, Coach.
We'll have you wrapped up in about 20 minutes. Really.
We hadn't gone back. We're not going back. We're with Consumer Cellular.
Call now and see how one of our U.S.-based Switch Pros can cut your bill by up to half. And right now, get your second month free with code SECONDFREE. Call 1-800-462-7077.